What are your first thoughts on your first week with Terry Francona?
Yeah, man, the energy is great, and also already setting the tone for what we expect here, and wanting to win and holding ourselves accountable to a very professional spring training and just even a professional day, right? Just being out there and doing everything the right way.
A lot of the guys are talking about what he said yesterday before the first team workout. What was his message to you guys before you took the field?
Again, holding ourselves to a high standard and doing things the right way out here, practicing the right way, playing hard and aggressive and intelligent.
Do you think this team, this organization needed a change?
That's a tough question, man. Yeah, I think we're at a point in time where, we have a lot of young guys on this team, young guys that have shown that they can play at this level, play at the major league level. And it's time to kind of flip the switch mentally and say, hey, I know I can play at this level, and now I'm here to win. We've surrounded our club with some veterans that know how to win and have played at a high level. And I think it's time for this organization to show the league that we mean business and we want to win ball games.
How comfortable do you feel being back here now again after the first season you had in Cincinnati?
Yeah, I mean, I feel great. Most of my career, I've bounced around a few different organizations now, and I know what gets me going. But coming back to this group, with the rapport that we had and how well we've worked together, not just the pitching staff, but with Steve-O and DJ and our scouting department. Being on the same page and getting a flow for each other is important. I think now we can hit the ground running.
I know you've always believed in yourself, but what really clicked for you, especially in the second half last year when you were lights out for this team?
I think I just got into a rhythm, right, and was able to ride that wave. And a lot of it, being with a new team is figuring out how they do this kind of report. What story are they trying to paint? When they give us this information on hitters and how I can put it together and how we communicate, getting to know each other. I think the more we get to know each other, the more we communicate, the quicker we get on the same page. And I think that's what happened last year. In the beginning of the year, I got roughed up a little bit, but maybe bit by some bad luck early in the year. But when I got moved to the bullpen, things started to click. We got into a little bit rhythm. Better communication with Steve-O and the pitching staff and our coaching staff and how we paint that picture of how to get hitters out, and then it was just really seamless once I got back into the rotation.
People always talk about momentum in sports, Nick. Can what you did at the end of last year carry over through spring and then into this coming regular season?
Yeah, I try to always do that, and every season, right? Just try to get better every year and improve in one area or another, or in my entire game if possible. So I'm always looking to get better, always looking for that rhythm to ride that wave. And if I feel like I try not to be complacent, right? So always try to be a student of the game and get better.
You were one of the best pitchers in baseball for a pretty long stretch last year at the end of the year. Did you surprise yourself, or did you know you were capable of performing like that?
Yeah, no, I didn't surprise myself. I feel like I'm capable of that level of play.
Was it personally satisfying to see those results?
Sure. I just try to play to win. So if we're winning ball games, then we're doing something right.
Okay, this group. I've been talking to a lot of guys out here, Nick. It feels like a lot of guys in camp believe this group is on the verge of something pretty special. Do you get the sense that this team is ready to win and ready to take a next step? Yeah.
I think, again, the additions that we've had, we've added this year, Terry included, and the growth that some of the young players have made, the steps that they've made from last year and in their careers. I think we're on the verge of doing something special.
A lot of people are curious of what your role is going to be. I don't think we know here at the start of spring, right? What do you envision your role might be?
I'm going to be stretched out as a starter, and I think that's the easiest way, right? I can always build up as a starter and, do whatever the team needs from there. It would be harder to build up as a reliever and then start, but I believe I'm going to be starting, and then, again, my mentality is winning ball games, and at whatever capacity that is, I'm up for the challenge. So as long as we're communicating right and there's transparency there, which there was last year, and again with Terry, I know it's going to be the same thing. I'll do whatever it takes to help this team win.
Yeah. So you're comfortable. Whatever role they need you, you'll do it.
Yeah, I found a little niche there that I'm pretty good at, and so with any kind of with the right communication, I'll do whatever the team needs. So I'm up for it.
Lastly, Nick, this rotation is obviously there's a lot of competition. What's that going to be like, do you think, this spring for the so many talented arms fighting for those very few spots in the rotation?
Yeah, these young guys got to come in and be ready to compete, man. Be ready to show that they can help us win at the major league level. So there's that, what is that? That last spot seems to be a little bit up for competition. So for these young guys, man, if they come prepared and show that they can help this team win at a high level, then they're going to earn that spot. And so I think position players are going to see that as well and want to play behind guys like that. So yeah, I mean, who's going to bring it, I guess, is the question.
One bonus one. If I would have told the guy who was pitching in Japan that you'd be here now having the success you are with the security you've got, what would you have told that person?
Let's go, man. I mean, I've been working for it.
And you earned it.
Yeah, can I say that? I mean, let's go, right? Let's go, right? I mean, it's what I've worked for. I always envisioned myself as a major league pitcher or major league ball player. So, I'm very grateful for my time in Japan. I needed it. I needed to grow, and playing in Japan definitely brought back that passion, that fire for me. But I always envisioned myself as a major league ball player, not a Japanese ball player. So, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised, but freaking worked for it.